This month, the Vision Pro headset came out, and we already have rumors of the next one. Also, iOS 18 is rumored to be the biggest update they've ever had, and in March, we're gonna get a new iPad and a new Mac. So now that the Vision Pro's out, we know quite a bit, and well, I don't have one, but I've got the Meta Quest 2, and it's awesome, so I can't even imagine how cool the Vision Pro actually is. People have been spotted walking around with the Vision Pro and even driving cars while wearing the Vision Pro, which is pretty stupid, but whatever. It's all pretty funny and people are making a big deal about people walking around with the Vision Pro, but if you watch Casey Neistat's video, you know that you can't actually walk around and use the thing. We actually found out that you can take the cable out of the battery pack for the Vision Pro, but it's like this weird giant lightning cable, so it's really useless. Why didn't they just use USB-C? I wonder if you could take like an ANKER battery and plug this into the battery pack and just keep swapping these out so you never run out of battery. By the way, this thing's awesome. It's got MagSafe, so it sticks to your phone. It's got a little stand so you can stand your phone up, and it's got USB-C. I'll link it down in the description. All right, now let's get into some good news. There's actually rumors of a Vision Air, and it's gonna be smaller, lighter, and hopefully not have the stupid eyes that are on the Vision Pro. But better yet, it's only gonna be $1,000, which I know is still expensive, but at least it's not $3,500. The Vision Pro is way too expensive, obviously, but the Vision Air is something I would maybe actually consider, so I'm really excited for that to come out. Okay, now let's talk iOS 18, which is supposed to be the biggest update Apple has had to iOS. There's two huge things we're expecting in iOS 18, one being RCS support. In case you don't know what RCS is, you know the blue bubbles and green bubbles thing? Well, RCS is gonna help the green bubble side be much better at texting. Right now, Apple uses MMS and SMS, which is really old. You can't really transfer a lot of data, and as you know, if you use an iPhone, it's terrible. So if you need to talk to someone with an Android right now, it's a struggle. You can't have group chats, you can't really send images. So the European government is actually forcing Apple to use RCS. So that's why we're getting RCS, and it's gonna help a lot when you text your friends that don't have an iPhone. This is gonna let you do a lot. You can send higher resolution photos and videos, you can send audio messages, you can have typing indicators, you can have read receipts. Apple is also planning to improve Siri by giving it generative AI. Apparently, Apple's been putting a lot into generative AI for apps like Siri, music, photos, which I don't know why you would need generative AI in your music app, but I guess we'll see if it's cool. Siri's trash right now, so I'm excited for generative AI. Hopefully it makes Siri better, but now let's talk about the iPads that are coming in March. So we should have an Apple event in March, and they're finally gonna bring new iPads. They're gonna have the coolest iPad Air ever. It's gonna have two sizes. So the iPad Airs are gonna come in a 10.9 inch size and a 12.9 inch size at $599 and $699, which isn't really that bad. So the 12.9 inch iPad Air is supposed to get the same screen that the 12.9 inch iPad Pros have right now. The iPad Airs are also getting the M2 chip, so it's basically the current iPad Pro with one less camera and cheaper. So it's kind of perfect for everyone, I feel like. Which I've got the 12.9 inch M1 iPad Pro, and it's really nice. It's got more cameras than the iPad Air would have, but it's getting kind of old, so I think I'm gonna upgrade to the iPad Air. So we're also getting new iPad Pros, but they're gonna be insanely expensive. So I don't know who would buy this thing. So the 11 inch is gonna be $1,500, and the 12.9 inch is gonna be $1,800, which is a $700 price increase from the current iPad Pros. So you could buy iPad Pro or 12.9 inch iPad Air, keyboard, and Apple Pencil for the same price. So people are saying the reason it's gonna be so expensive is it's gonna have this amazing OLED display, but I mean, my iPad's already a pretty good display. I don't think it's worth an extra $700. The only reason I would actually think to get the iPad Pro is they're gonna update the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil, and who knows, maybe they'll make it so you can only use that on the Pro models. The Magic Keyboard should be pretty similar to the one now, but it'll be made out of aluminum and have a bigger trackpad. The Apple Pencil isn't really supposed to change either. It's gonna have new tips that you can change from and just magnetically connect on your Apple Pencil, which is cool if you're an artist, but I just take notes, so. Okay, now let's talk about something that might actually help our wallets, the MacBook SE. So you know that MacBook Apple used to sell? They might be bringing it back for $700. So we actually know very little about the MacBook SE, but I mean, $700, and if it has the M3 or even the M2 chip, I think it'd be worth it. I don't know, comment down below, do you think it'd be worth it?